Welcome, welcome. If you can, open your chat as you arrive. Um, if you don't know me, I'm Magali, and every week we get together on Monday in California time at 1 p.m. to meditate. And today I don't have a big plan, except I have a little plan. I always have a little plan. So my little plan is that we practice something that I think is very fundamental while we're doing our breathing practice. And this is, to me, kind of central to the way we approach our emotions, our thoughts, whatever's arising for us in meditation. So I'm going to explain it to you, and then we'll begin our practice by practicing it. And I want everyone to just really be easy with themselves, whatever shows up as we do this. My hair just keeps popping up. So one of the things that as we practice meditation often happens naturally is we are able to enter a little bit more of an observer mode, or we could call that third perspective, where we're witnessing what is showing up as a thought or as a feeling or as a body sensation. So today with our breathing practice, what we're going to do is our first inhale, we're just going to observe what it is that's showing up, whether it's a feeling, a thought, a body sensation, or anything else, and give it a label. And then we hold our breath just for a little bit, and then we take a second inhale in with the intention to let go. And then we exhale and really feel ourselves relaxing and releasing. And this is just to really help ourselves to have this ability to feel, to label, to be in that third perspective, to set an intention. Of course, if your intention is not to release it for whatever reason, that's okay too. So let's say you notice joy. You breathe in and you notice, oh, I'm feeling joy. That might be harder to let go of than if you're feeling anxiety. So if you notice joy, you could set the intention, I share it with the world with your exhale. So it's still a release. This is in no way to say our feelings or our thoughts or our body sensations are wrong in any way. So when we notice that, we could say, I validate my feeling and I let go of any tension. So I want you to use the language that feels right for you. For me, release, letting go, that language works because it just shows me that any sensation, feeling, or thought is natural. It's okay. And I can develop this skill during my meditation practice of just relaxing and letting it go. And I like to imagine that it's just going out to be recycled or nurtured or shared with the universe, so that it's a very inclusive experience of releasing. It's not like ooh, get off me. It's more like, I let you go, like with this like calm, open sharing. Does that make sense to you guys? I'm going to open my chat. I just want to make sure that there aren't any questions about this kind of practice, that feels right today. And please, please, if any practice doesn't feel right, follow your own inner guidance with the practice. You could just breathe and not label anything or enter any kind of observer mode. That is perfect too. Okay, I'm not seeing any hands go up or anything in the chat, so I think we'll be good to go. And hi, Brigitte. Good to have you here. I saw you right in the chat, and I see you in the top of my screen. It's great to have you here. Okay, and then after we do that breathing practice, I don't have a big plan. I think we'll spend some time in stillness, and we will do some exploration of our energy body, creating some tracing of our energy, like an energetic orbit of our aura. And then we'll see what shows up. Okay. So to begin, let's just honor ourselves first for meditating and see if there's an intention that you have for your practice. You might want to ask yourself, I meditate because, and see what shows up. And it might be a lot of things. I meditate to, and you complete the sentence. I meditate to honor the divine. I meditate to relax. I meditate to ground my energy. What shows up for you? And I'm going to turn off my filter so we don't have a loud filter sound in the recording. Sorry if you guys were hearing that filter. I just realized I had it on high. So just keep going, hands to heart, and connecting with yourself. Tell yourself exactly why you meditate today. It can change. There can be many reasons. And just honoring yourself as you begin to check out your inner experience. Saying hello to yourself. See what it's like to bring extra warmth and care into your greeting to yourself, to your body, to your thoughts, your mind. Saying hello to your energy and subtle sensing, your intuition, your creative mind. Saying hello to any blocks or um the word that comes to me is wrinkles, but I don't mean like skin wrinkles. I mean like any areas that feel a little cut up. Just saying hello to them, giving them permission to be here with you in meditation. And let's ground our energy by just imagining that we're leaning against a beautiful rock, tree, something, maybe a chair. Just feel into that support on your back. And as you breathe, feeling into your back body. And then imagining like a tree, you have roots that go down into Mother Earth. And as you breathe, you invite Earth's energy to rise up inside of you, in your legs, in your hips, in your belly, feeling Earth's energy in your whole body. And as you exhale, allowing yourself to soften and extend downward, knowing that you are centered, held, and nurtured by Earth just for being a human being, connected to Earth, an earthling. And we'll begin our breathing practice that we talked about a little bit, but I'll keep giving some direction until we do it in silence for those who weren't here in the beginning. This breathing practice has 2 inhales, and there'll be a holding breath between them and then a very long exhale. And you can sigh with the exhale if you'd like. So first we breathe in, and as we breathe in, you notice what you're sensing, a feeling, a thought, and you just label it. And then holding your breath, set an intention to free that thought or sensing or emotion. And as you exhale long, just let yourself relax and let go. With your next in-breath, breathing in and noticing what's up for you right now, a sense, a thought, a feeling, labeling it, holding the breath, and then breathing in again a little bit as you set the intention to free anything. And exhaling long, slow. You can sigh, relax, let go. So let's do this on our own now. Breathing in, holding the breath, breathing in again, and long, freeing, relaxing exhale. And keep going, labeling whatever you're sensing as you breathe in, holding your breath, breathing in again with an intention, and then long exhale, slow, easy, relaxing exhale. Keep going in silence. And trust your body with this breathing pattern. If you want to breathe out through the mouth, breathe out through the mouth. If you want to spend longer in the held breath, do so, or let the held breath be very short before you take your second inhale. If you wish to sigh as you exhale, let yourself sigh, hum, twist, whatever works for you. Let's do a few more breath cycles. The first long inhale, you notice what's happening. You hold the breath, and then the second inhale, you set an intention. Long exhale, you release and let go. And go ahead and take your final breathing cycle in this type of exercise, and we're going to move on to the next. So now we're going to bring our hands together in prayer position, and it's nice to sometimes just feel into the palms. There might be warmth there. You might feel your body wiggle a little as you get into a centered place. Just imagining that central channel of energy in your body, from your sits bones up through the center of your body to the crown of your head, and just letting the hands maybe move gently up and down in front of you as you feel that centering. Maybe you imagine the central channel like a river of light, or you use another metaphor to connect with that central channel of energy, feeling the palms together, allowing yourself to just be here now in this moment. And we're going to notice ourselves in a very loving way. We might say, I am, or this is. There's a tone of acceptance in the way we acknowledge ourselves. I am is a simple one. I am. And then when you're ready, letting the hands go up above the head, staying together, and then opening up and letting the energy surround you. The hands are open and they're slowly moving down, making a circle as they then find each other again and gently come up to in front of the chest or near the chin in hands together position. Again, acknowledging yourself. I am. Being with that a moment, honoring this moment. No need to change anything, just being exactly as you are. The body may react to this loving gesture, this presence. My body is gently twisting, so I'm just going to allow that. And then when ready, letting the hands go up as though they're bringing the energy up above you and then circling. The hands open and they circle down, inviting an opening and expansion, a joining with the goodness of all, the connection to all of the universe as the hands slowly move down, around, and they find each other again and come back to center in front of the chest. Breathing, relaxing, honoring yourself. I am. And feeling that inner presence. If you'd like, you can turn gently side to side. Feel or imagine a glowing light in your heart, a light that spreads through the lower body and the upper body. Feeling the warmth of that light as you radiate this acceptance, this togetherness with yourself. I am. Or if it feels more right, this is. Or just the word now. And breathing and honoring your own moment. When you're ready, with an exhale, letting the hands come up and allowing the hands in their own way as you breathe to gently open above the crown, allowing light energy to expand, open, circle you. The hands might become wider now as they circle downward. When they're ready, the hands find each other and come up again into prayer position, honoring this moment, this self, this current me. Can you honor the current you? And just breathe with that honoring. When you're ready, honor the whole, the oneness, the divine, as you exhale and bring the hands up and opening to expansion, to light, allowing the hands to open, stretching, releasing, making the arms extensions of the heart as you allow the hands to gently lower, expanding your bubble of light and energy, feeling that connection as the hands find each other, and coming back to rest in prayer position in front of the heart. And just in closing this exercise, honor yourself. What does that mean for you to honor yourself? Honoring the body, and just in your own way, taking in how amazing it is to be you, all the variety of you, all the life experiences. Perhaps hard sometimes, perhaps easy. And here you are. It's sometimes can feel like a miracle. So just breathing and being now, letting the hands drop to the lap if that feels comfortable. Checking that you feel grounded, present, and just letting yourself do nothing for a minute or two. If you'd like, you can follow your breath gently. Natural breathing. If it feels good, you can bring your focus to your body sensations or your breath. As we do nothing, we're actually bringing awareness and focus to the present moment, just noticing our experience. And when you're ready, you can do this next energy orbit where we're going to be tracing our energy that's around our physical body. You can use a hand to help you or or your attention without the hand, whatever feels right. So usually our energy might be a foot to 3 feet in front of us, the place where we can still feel our our energy that's subtle and around our body. You might want to kind of move the hands a little bit and see where they stop. Just letting yourself feel into that. There's no right way. We're just going to allow our imagination to show us that. And then slowly, slowly bringing the hand up if you're using it to trace the energy. And just tracing as though you were the sun and your hand was circling the field of the sun, circling around your body, going over the head, and then, of course, behind the head, just to where it's comfortable, then allowing the hand to come down as you continue with your mind, with your attention, to trace your energy behind your body, down around your body, all the way around your feet, to in front of your legs, slowly, slowly bringing that attention you have. You can bring the hand in now and continue to trace the energy up and around you. And take another tour of your energy field, going at your own pace. And if you'd like to imagine your energy field as light or color or sound or vibration, go ahead. And it's okay if there's some spaces that are harder to feel, stop there and just breathe into them, saying hello to that space. And then keep going on your journey of orbiting your energy field. Remembering to go all the way around your feet, all the way slowly, slowly up the front of your body. And if you receive a message to go in the other direction, then do that. Or take one more orbit in silence in the same direction. It's whatever feels right to you. You're developing a skill of allowing this focus and attention, this gathering of awareness When you're done, coming back to rest naturally in yourself, feeling your body, and slowly letting your head turn side to side as you breathe. Looking over, you can keep your eyes closed, but imagine you're looking over one shoulder at whatever rate of extension is right for your neck and your body today. And then slowly, slowly turning to look over the other shoulder, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the neck, breathing in and out in the way that is really nurturing to you. If it feels good, you can hum a little or sigh or om. Sometimes our body shows us that it's time to pause and take a breath. Sometimes it's time to move. And if it's time to stop the twist, then gently stop and feel into the body again. Scanning your body, noticing your feet, saying hello to the soles of your feet. See what it's like to breathe from the feet. As you breathe through your nose or mouth, you feel the soles of your feet, maybe one foot and then the other. And you're bringing your kind attention to your body as you scan up the legs, stopping wherever it feels right. Breathing there, saying hello. Perhaps you want to bring your imagination to imagine things like beautiful flowers in my knees. Whatever shows up for you, metaphors that are healing and nurturing from nature. It could be that you imagine a gentle tide, waves, sunshine, and let yourself journey into your thighs, your hips, anywhere you'd like in the lower body or the upper body. You can imagine colors, temperature, rainbows. Check out what it's like in your lower belly, your lower back, saying hello and bringing in words of kindness. Any words that are especially nurturing. Feeling into the side body, breathing and noticing what it's like in your upper stomach, your solar plexus, your upper back. Bringing in images of nature, kind words, qualities of light, of color, perhaps a song. And when you're ready, entering into your heart space, and noticing what it's like in there, and adding in what feels nurturing, kind, healing, feeling into your shoulders, your upper back, letting your awareness extend down your arms. You may want to stretch them out, letting your awareness go into the hands, the wrists, the elbows, bringing in any nurturing, peaceful metaphors the hands might want to move as you imagine light traveling very gently, giving healing to the hands that do so much for us. Breathing. And then coming back into the collarbone, the throat, the neck. Imagining colors, light, perhaps words of peace, words of kindness, words of love, of expression. Breathing and being with your neck and throat, back of your neck, and then exploring the back of your head, your ears, the front of your face, your chin, your jaw, your cheeks. Allowing yourself to feel, imagine, know colors or images from nature, sounds, feeling into the space behind your eyes, breathing and knowing what it's like to journey into the forehead, the center of the forehead, the brain, saying hello to your brain, noticing your scalp, letting your head move as you breathe and imagine, allowing light, allowing kind words to travel inside your head, in your ears, around your head. And then we're just going to bring our attention about a foot over our physical head and imagine there's a beautiful star or the sun there, gorgeous golden color. Your hands might go up to feel it. It might be a more white light or golden light, whatever feels right for you. And then just imagine this light coming into the crown of your head. This is your own healing light. And allow it in your own way to slowly, slowly, as slow as molasses, to gently let this light fill you and surround you, almost as though it was coating your body with a healing grace, a loving, nurturing warmth, and just letting that flow through you and around you in a slow and easy way as you breathe, imagining this light that nurtures, that connects you with your own divine truth, allowing it to fill your chest and heart, your solar plexus and back, your whole digestive system, giving you health, radiance, allowing it to fill all the inner spaces of your body, your belly, your inner organs, your back, your muscles. Breathing in and breathing out as you imagine this light going down lower into your sits bones, your legs, feeling it extending down the legs. Breathing and allowing this light to fill every space in your body, filling all of your legs and knees and calves and feet until you're just radiating in this golden loving energy. And we're just going to sit still and allow this peace. There might be a sense of a gentle flow, a connection with the heart. And anything that shows up, we just allow. Everything is allowed without any worry about where it is or when it will be there or fade away. We just allow the moment. Saying hello to each breath. Noticing and allowing any release. This could be through stretching or yawning. And now we'll take 3 cleansing breaths, breathing in fully. And as you exhale long and through the mouth, just let anything go that needs to be released. You might want to flick your fingers at the same time. And taking 2 more breaths this way. And letting yourself open your eyes when you're ready, flicking the fingers. It might be helpful today to do a little, forget what we call it, when we massage the scalp and just pull a little there. Just, I don't have a center part, but if you have a center part, you just pull down from the center part, massage the head. And if you want to rub the hands together or hold the hands, taking turns crossing them. And if your body feels like you need to cross your ankles or touch one hand to the opposite shoulder. That was a nice, slow, relaxing meditation. Wasn't expecting it to be so body centered, but it was. Does anyone have a question about that or a share? Feel free to raise your hand under react button or put it in the chat. Thank you, Valerie. I'm glad it felt wonderful. Yeah. And there's Dallas. Hi, Dallas.
Hello.
How are
Yeah,
you?
that was really needed. It was really beautiful. Thank you so much. I find that when I'm meditating lately, it's in order to achieve something or get something, but
Mm.
just to experience being was really beautiful. And the I got to this place just before we started. Uh, uh, what did you call that? Checking out the energy
The
around.
energy orbit. Yeah, when we're
Orbit.
like doing
Yeah.
the aura. Yeah, yeah.
When I was doing just before we did that, I got to a place of kind of like nothingness, but only for a few seconds, and that was the highlight for me. It was just like, oh, there's nothing. It's so beautiful.
That is so beautiful when that happens. And it's interesting because this morning I saw a little video about that said a message that I've heard my whole life that was actually really hard for me for a long time. And the message that this meditation teacher said was, don't go for the experience when you're meditating. Like this warning that often happens that's like, don't try to have a mystical experience. Because that
Mhm.
yearning for it is like gets away from the deeper reason that maybe we're meditating. And for me, that message is always a little bit of a struggle because I have experiences easily, like maybe like you, Dallas, like that. That's a big experience to have that nothing. It's beautiful, right?
Mhm.
And so, but what I find so interesting is that not that that meditation teacher was right or wrong, or people who have said that to me. I would never say that to anyone about the experience, by the way, because I think it's very challenging for those of us who are experience leaning to like try not to have them or whatever is a little challenging. So I say accept whatever arises, and I love what you shared, Dallas. It's kind of like when we, at least I feel when I'm not trying and I'm joining the moment, that's actually when those moments of emptiness or of openness really arise. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what you meant, kind of. Am I getting it? That like when you're not trying, it happens.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And there's that tension. Like I get that just before I fall asleep, usually is there's that nothing, and then I doze off, right? And that's the but trying to go for that is really that it does really seem to take away from the whole experience that I've just had. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's
really
it's
good.
great though that that's so cool that you have that experience before sleep, you mean?
Yeah,
That's wonderful that you have that because that's, I don't know. I practice lucid dreaming and stuff, and the fact that you can stay so aware of what's showing up right before sleep is wonderful in my book anyways. So
yeah. Thank
yeah,
you.
thank you for sharing. And Brigitte, hi.
Yeah, hello to everybody. Yes, I just want to share that it was hard at the beginning to relax, I felt like, I don't know, I cannot sit still. Whatever I do, I feel like I have a lot of tension inside me and like the two impulses from left to right. And
Interesting.
so I try to meditate, and then I really got into this nirvana that I said, wow, that's it. And here I am again. I wish I could have this moment of nirvana, just be in this moment and enjoying it, right?
Yeah.
That's so hard. I just cannot accept the moment. There's always something
Yeah.
that comes up from inside me, But
Yeah.
with
So
it really,
when it's coming up, can you follow it? So like allow
um,
the body to move or
yeah,
whatever.
it's just like
Follow it.
I don't know, just could run and just move. And but when I move, then I sit still, and then it's still there, to
Yeah, yeah. How would you describe it? Do you mind going a little closer to it with me? Like how do you describe
how
that?
would I, like little ants moving in the body
Little
from
arms? Little arms?
ants, the animals, the
Oh,
small
little
animals.
animals, little animals. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, that's
ants,
interesting.
they
Yeah,
call them ants.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I can only speak from my own experience, and I don't know if it'll help you, but what I offer is that because when I kind of began a more serious practice about 15 years ago, whenever I sat, I had a lot of energy and I felt like a swirling inside me that was always there. And what changed everything for me when I heard who became my meditation teacher on a YouTube video, I heard a man named Adyashanti giving advice to someone else who had a similar experience. And he said to her, don't try to do anything differently than what you're experiencing. So be with that swirling energy. Just be with that. And I started to do that, to be with the energy. And then I was able to, in my view, kind of meditate and be much more present. So I don't know if that helps you, but that was a turning point for me.
Yeah, I try that.
Yeah, try. That's all
But
we can
it's
do is
but
try,
but
right?
but it's good that with breathing that you can achieve that kind of nirvana emptiness.
Yeah, it's
So thank
beautiful. So
you.
you did feel that That it sounds
Yeah, that's
oh,
it.
that's
Yeah,
amazing. Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah,
just
that's huge. Yeah.
So thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
But when you're back to every day to the
Yeah.
like now, so this energy like it's there again. So
Yeah. And sometimes that's part of an awakening process when the energy is waking up. It
maybe too much, and I don't
it
know
can
how to handle
I
it.
would I
Can be
would
as
do the
well.
grounding, imagining the grounding several times a day, like going down into earth and feeling that stability. And
Hmm.
then also that breath, you don't have to have any thoughts with it, but the double inhale and long exhale,
Hmm.
that can be very grounding and helpful also.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. Good to talk with you. Okay, and we had some nice comments here. Oh, that's great that Mark shared that there were different words that came instead of the I am. It felt right to say I hurt, and other things that are hard in life felt like acceptance, wholeness, not ignoring anything or replacing what is with what I wish to have or feel. That's wonderful. I think that's really the heart of it, just being with and accepting whatever whatever is there. And then also we have the option in that other practice of releasing with the exhale, because we can accept and release at the same time, or we can do only acceptance as well. Like these things are flexible, guys. We do what serves us, right? At least in this form of meditation is really about flexibility and honoring your own inner guidance as you go. Okay, so if you'd like to stay and connect, I'm just searching through the chats a second so I don't lose anyone's message. And I don't know, guys, the technical term for that sigh breathing, but it has been very researched as one of the more scientifically understood breathing practices that lowers anxiety and brings people into a present state. All of the pranayamas we do, I believe, are like, age-old wisdom, ancient wisdom that are so healing. But for whatever reason, scientists have researched that breathing technique and found it really, when they research it, it produces a lot of lowering of anxiety. Okay, and it's used with trauma-informed healing as well. Okay, so let's go into breakout rooms if you're open to it, if you want to meet some people in the group. We are not going to, there's just a couple